Okay, hello everyone. It is Aaliyah here, and today I will be explaining Alice. She has two different, colors of her soul. One is, as you can see, this. It is a maroonish. Her soul is the all soul, which is a mix of every soul trait. The next one is the rainbow soul, which is pretty much the exact same. As you can tell, it is very similar to the maroon soul except for rainbow. She has a soul of every trait and, as you can tell, since it has every trait, determination. Which means she can remember timelines and she knows about AUs. Which is why she said in the past video, at least not in my universe. To explain a bit more, I would like to tell you a bit about Alice's character story. Her story starts as she fell down Mount Ebott with Kara. She was the second fallen human, and before any of you say this isn't canon, it's a original character, a character I made, and she was very injured by her fall. Before anyone says she's OP, just to let you know, she has really low health. Low health equals not that OP and she can't dodge that much like Sans. Her story starts off at when she fell down the mountain, blah blah blah. Azrael came and met her. On her birthday, Azrael had given her a pendant, as you will see in the next scene. This pendant resonates with a strange power. Put it on? Yes or no? Azzy went on to say, looks good on you, doesn't it, as she put on the pendant. Alice then says, yeah, I like it, it's pretty. Azzy says, I'm glad you like it, I tried my best. You did very well. Azzy says, thanks. I'm gonna use different voices now. Hey, can you not tell Kara? I want to keep it a surprise till the birthday comes up. Sure, it can be our little secret. Thanks. He fell down onto the floor. Are you okay? Yeah. And then, on Kara's birthday. Hey, here you go, Kara. Thanks, Azzy. Why are you crying, Kara? Because it's so childish, yet calming, like you two. I'll keep it with me forever. Let's make a cake for Dad, Azrael then says. As you can tell, their life was pretty similar to Kara's. Yet at the same time, kind of different. They lived with their family, and then one day, their family got really sick. As their family got sick, Alice had to learn how to do stuff for themselves. Cook, clean, do a lot of stuff just for themselves. When they were born, their mother got a really bad illness. And a few years after that, once they turned 3, I've been using they the whole time, sorry. Her dad also got really sick. They were bedridden for years. And one day, they died. A few months before Alice fell. And, yeah. So it would make sense that Alice tried to help Kara when Kara got sick, which was exactly the case. Alice tried everything. They didn't want their sibling to die like their parents. No one deserves to die, except for cold-hearted murderers, is what she thought. She tried her best, but in the end, failed. She knew it was part of the plan, but she was still scared. Really sad. Also, she was abused on the surface by humans like Kara, just because her soul had monster in it. And that is a reason why she didn't get instantly killed by monsters once almost all hope had left, once Azzy and Kara had died. Because for some reason, which I haven't thought of yet, monsters cannot absorb monster souls, and humans cannot absorb human souls. So what would happen if there was a monster and human soul? Well, research has shown, at least in the world, that humans and monsters cannot absorb each other's souls. So an all soul, which is the soul of every single trait, including monster, could not be absorbed by either, and cannot absorb either. Only someone with a soul similar to theirs, or with really strong determination, can absorb the all soul. And the all soul can come back after death, like Frisk. And yet, even though they can, they do not. Because they think it's a bit too overpowered. Alice knows about timelines because of their determination. Alice learned about AUs a few timelines after. They never thought Kara was evil, just neutral, like them. Neither good nor bad. There's this special part of their soul that is not really seen, which is the fear part of their soul. It is sometimes seen through a glow, not through a glow, but if their eye ever glows, which happens with a certain AU I made, where she is Sans. So pretty much every Alice can heal, and certain ones can revive. But with the reviving, it takes a lot of energy, and most of the time with humans, they faint a lot. For a very long time, that is. Since monsters have weaker souls, she can revive the monsters easier because their souls are comparatively weaker than the humans. And you might be thinking, but if Alice has all traits, wouldn't it be easy? Right? Wrong. Sorry if I made you sad, but her soul is really different than any of the souls you can think of. It is comparatively weaker than a human soul, but comparatively stronger than a monster soul. The reason why is because because of her determination. Yes, she doesn't have, because of their hope. Hope isn't a real trait, I know. Fan-O-C, fan-made soul. Sorry if I made any of you upset. But still, fan-made. And because of her trait, she is comparatively different. She looks pretty human on the surface, but she can use magic, which in the universe only monsters can, to be honest. Well, humans can use some magic, but not a lot. Very little. And when they do, it takes a lot of energy. So you have to have monster in your soul. She has a friend named Endy, and her sibling from Glitch Tale is Betty. Well, technically, in my version, no, not Glitch Tale, in a certain AU I made, I added Betty. And, a version of Betty where she's actually controlled and not evil and actually good. Yeah. I confuse myself sometimes, pretty much all the time. In the genocide one, your fight with Sans gets a bit harder because Alice joins the fight and helps Sans fight you. Fueled by hatred and rage because you killed their family, their mother, everyone they loved, they got stronger and they had hope to defeat you. Because they knew Sans was strong, they knew that they could beat you if Sans also had the hope, which helps because that gives her hope to defeat you. Yeah, that's right. She knows that you, the player, are the one who's killing everyone. She knows. She is aware. She knows everything. Well, not everything, but a lot of things. She is aware that you have been killing everyone. She is aware that Frisk is being controlled by you to kill, to murder. And she is aware that Kara is there. In some timelines, she can see ghosts. And at the very end of the pacifist timeline, she actually gives a third of her soul to Azrael and a third of her soul to Kara. They got brought back and they now live with her happily without any problems. At least they thought. Then one day something happened and a ghost appeared. Their name, Olivia. They possessed Frisk and reset everything. They did genocide multiple times, only to be defeated by Sans and Frisk taking control and being able to reset every single time. You thought they would get bored, but no, they're actually glad. They actually think that it's funny to kill everyone. Their eyes are green, so when Frisk or Kara get possessed by them, whoever gets possessed by them, their eyes turn green. Well, at least one of their eyes. And they kill everyone. Well, that is, that is all. It's been like 14 minutes. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.